you should probably invest in the markets because it's probably better than sitting in a bank account gathering interest. And traditionally, the way to do that would be to either hire a broker and pay him fees so he would select stocks for you.
Yeah.
That's a traditional way to do it. But nowadays, because of increase in speed of trading,
Mm-hmm.
people, and also a behavioral trend towards believing in efficient markets theory, the more popular products now involve, instead of picking individual stocks, going for an index fund that already has as its objective the idea of diversification.
Mm-hmm. So explain what you mean by diversification.
So it has to do with modern portfolio theory. It's like diversification in theory is a way to add riskless gains to your portfolio. And the math is kind of complicated. It's kind of hard to explain off the cuff, but like if you own A and B, they're
Mm-hmm.
two equities.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're reverse correlated with each other, that is to say when A goes up, B is likely to go down.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not correlated, then the math works out so that you expect to gain more by holding both
Mm-hmm.
than if you hold one or the other.
Okay.
And that gain comes without an increase in risk.
Okay, so that
Simply by
means
the
that
fact.
when the value of one is going down, the value of the other one is going up. So you're like at every point in time you're good because they have an inverse relationship.
Right, and then you would expect that to just cancel each other out, but the math
Yeah.
turns out so that it's additive.
There's actually a gain at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for someone who has money and no time, it's quite easy, right? Because you go to maybe Chase, Bank of America, and you say, "Here is my money," and you pick a person, and you have maybe you meet with them once or twice a year to see how things are going. But how about if you're someone who does not have enough funds to get a broker? Because I know for Bank of America you have to have at least 20,000 before you can get your own personal person.
Right. Well,
So if you actually say, okay, I can't be an expert in this, but I still want to attempt to do something, what are some realistic things that you can do?
well, actually, when you're talking about going to an actual branch of a bank, like physically, and asking for I guess like an investment advisor, like a private wealth guy, that model's a little bit deprecated at this point because the stuff that he's doing, you could do
On
online through a number of online brokerages.
Okay.